What's up, guys? I'm Drew with Comic Slate here with
Kyle, not Kevin.
So we're back in the cave again, but this time with better internet. So there should be no lags, glitches, or anything with this.
Hopefully.
Yes. Hey, a lot of wood.
Yeah.
Knock on. This was a massive week. I think over 40 comics this week we read. And this was a really good week. But there's still some stuff that wasn't so good as well. So naturally, we're going to start off with the Skibbits and Mez for the week of 12/21, 12/22. I'm sorry, 12/20 and 12/21. Yeah. So, this is the stuff that start with the Mez, the ones that we thought were coin flip. You know, if you've got an extra change, in your pocket you want to spend, go for it. Then we got the Skibbits, the ones we suggest you just avoid like the plague. And naturally, I've got one that I am going to tear this week. I'm reserving the tears now for Marvel and DC, the big two, because got punch up. So there is one this week that really deserves a tear after going through it, and so we'll leave it at that. We'll leave that a surprise till we get to it. Yeah. So we'll start with the Mez naturally first. The ones that are a toss up, and the first Mez I've got.
Oh, that's your Mez stack.
That's my Mez stack. Yeah.
Okay.
I got a lot of
I got 5. I actually have some this week.
I could tell. So we're coming out swinging with the first Mez of the week. I got Dawn of the DCU, Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths, number 7.
Got that.
What a title.
Yeah. So it's over, right?
It's
done?
I guess you get more of a commencement.
Yeah.
The ending of one thing, the beginning of something else. As the Green Goblin told us in Spider-Man, it's a commencement. You know. And this is the ending of this nightmare of relatively low stakes crisis story, a crisis that seemed like it took place over a day.
Yeah, it seemed no urgency.
Yeah. Oh, and once again, Kyle, did anyone die or sacrifice themselves or anything?
Nope.
No,
nothing.
Yeah, nothing. No one, nothing at all. Everyone's okay. Let's all go on vacation. And the Justice League quits because reasons. They must go now. Our planet needs us.
Yeah.
And then we're told Nightwing is the greatest and bestest of all of us in the history of the multiverse.
Yeah, where did that come from?
Yeah, it's like, so Nightwing is Jesus Christ?
Yeah, I'm like, why is he the center of that? When did that become a thing?
Yeah. Clearly, you have him in the Christ position here. You have set him up as Christ, effectively. Then he's not going to die for our sins? So
you would think.
Yeah, if you're setting him up as a Christ figure.
It's kind of the thing.
Yeah,
Package deal.
Yeah, it is. It's coming. Yeah, maybe. Oh, and so we're going to spoil this. So and Amanda Waller is working for the Council of Light. Remember from the Young Justice? They're back. The Young Justice TV show. Yep, they're back. The Council of Light. And so Amanda Waller has her own band of unremarkable people. Mr. and Mrs. Peacemaker.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, so it's the first appearance, the Mrs. Peacemaker.
It's not derivative.
Nope. And there's a Superman, Batman, vampire thing.
Yeah, I haven't seen that before.
And a supermassive Mr. Roboto guy.
Yeah.
Oh, and we see the future Justice League in one panel where it's Jace Fox, Yara Flor, Captain Marvel, Flash, Nightwing, Damian Wayne Robin, and Hawkgirl. Yay.
They can try.
Yeah.
I thought the best part of this was the Thor Love and Thunder tie-in with Black Adam giving his powers to all the Justice League.
Oh my God, I completely forgot about that.
Because somehow he can do that now?
Yes. That
just
happens.
Like in that movie?
Well, someone's going to say in the comments, Captain Marvel did the same thing to his diversity squad of Captain Marvels.
But don't they all have to say a word to get the powers?
I think so, yeah.
They don't.
No.
You give Superman Shazam powers. It's like
Black Adam gave everyone Shazam.
Yeah. Somehow he just says it's like, and then they all just get it's like none of them are like, what the hell just happened to me?
Yeah.
It get explained at all.
No.
And then just goes away.
Yep. Like in the Thor movie.
Yep. Wait, you had this power the whole time and you didn't use it?
So clearly he must have been watching Thor, Love and Thunder, and there you go.
Beautiful idea.
Life imitating art. There you go. Or art imitating art.
Yeah.
Watching art imitate art.
Terrible art imitating terrible art.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess if you're a completionist, go for it.
That's why it's a meh.
I plan on never rereading this again.
No.
And I said it before. I will say it again. I will gladly reread Heroes in Crisis forwards and backwards before reading a single issue of this again.
Wow. And you said you never read it again.
Yeah.
You never read Heroes in Crisis.
I have read Heroes in Crisis.
You said you never read it again.
Never would, but I would gladly, if someone gave me the
Okay.
Sophie's choice, of reading Heroes in Crisis or this again, Heroes in Crisis all day, every day. I'm glad, because at least that got something out of me.
How many issues was Heroes in Crisis? Was it 12?
Probably.
Was it that long?
Probably.
How many
Maybe it was
issues?
8. I don't know.
You just include all the tie-ins for this too? Like everything?
Oh my god. No, it is not happening. No, I'm
Okay.
I'm rereading Heroes in Crisis. Yeah, over this, absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair. Okay.
I'm not saying Heroes in Crisis is good. I'm just saying, again, at least it got a reaction out of me, from reading it. Whereas this, I'm just like, I'm indifferent about. I'm just like, okay,
I didn't care.
sure, yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, this is the weakest of weak sauce crises. This is that less than mild sauce when you go to a Mexican restaurant. It's just
Correct.
water. It's just water. Yeah.
That's good. That's what you want out of your main event
No. Yeah.
of the year,
Yeah.
decade. Don't know.
All right, next man I've got is Wolverine 28.
Hey, I got that too.
Hey, yeah. So
I wanted to like this.
it absolutely.
I really did.
Once again, Juan Jose Reap on the art.
Awesome.
Terrific.
Great
Yeah,
art.
terrific. Glad Adam Kubert's gone. So there was a character by the name General NORAD.
I know.
General NORAD.
Like General White House. And
Yeah,
General
it's like I
Moore.
was like, are we gonna have is Colonel Pentagon gonna show up
Yes.
and Major White House gonna show up after that?
Yes.
It's-
It's like, come on, that's the best you can do. I literally laughed.
yes,
out
I did.
loud
Me too.
when I read that.
It's literally a record scratch moment. It's like, wait,
I was like,
yeah. And once again, if you haven't picked this up yet and you've been reading these, Beast is clearly not Beast.
it can't be.
Yeah, and a prime example of why these are not the X-Men, but evil segregationist socialist plant pot people.
Because he is, and he honestly is the villain.
Yeah.
In this,
He is who
Yeah.
he's who Mr. Sinister should be right now.
Yes, this is how I see Mr. Sinister.
Yeah.
Like genetically manipulating things and then forcing them to
Mhm.
go out and kill General NORADs. And
What if they're going to do? And not, I in fact, I'm giving them credit for this. If this is true, I hate to give them this idea. What if accidentally, like their brains have swapped when they come back? Their brains accidentally go into like the wrong bodies. Their minds go into like a humanite thing.
Okay.
The personalities
Could be.
personalities get mixed up. There's a glitch. Yeah.
Could be. Mr. Sinister is a simp.
Yeah.
That could be a thing.
Yeah.
Beast is acting like a complete psychopath.
Yeah. And Mr. Sinister is acting more like Beast.
He is.
Yeah.
Being very, methodical and nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't sound like him.
No.
And Beast, whereas the other hand is forcing Wolverine to live inside.
So what is going on with Logan? Is he dead? Is he not dead? Is he in purgatory?
Is
I
he
don't know
feral? Like, is he like turned into just a animal? Because some of the dialogue in this is really dumb.
That's what I thought when he put that Christmas wreath around his neck.
Yes,
It's a Christmas wreath.
it is.
It's like, he has no mental control. He's just a Wolverine.
It's like, I'm bad and you're bad and we're badder together. It's like, oh, like that's bad dialogue. And then I started reading. I'm like, oh, maybe it's because he's just an animal and isn't thinking clearly. But then maybe he is. And I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But there's a cool story here
Yeah.
of somebody forcing Wolverine then to go out and kill people that they want to have killed and then claim that they're the good people and humans are evil.
Yeah.
Which is odd.
But if you've been reading the X-Men, no, the mutants are evil
Yeah.
and the humans are the good people.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Yeah, that's how most normal, rational people see it.
It's like we don't fall under their laws. It's like,
That's kind of an elitist attitude you have there,
really?
Yeah. It's like a segregationist view of things,
Yes.
you got there. Yeah.
But it's not bad. There's something cool here.
Yeah.
For execution.
Yeah. Next one I got is Batman Urban Legends 22.
Oh, Jesus. That's skip it. Yeah, we can talk about it together.
Yeah, why not? Clearly, I got a few more Mez than you do. Where are my notes? There's nothing offensively stupid or terrible about this. It's just blah.
Yeah.
And part 2 or 3s of other parts that already happened.
Yeah.
We didn't read those, and I was lost reading them. First story with Nightwing was the best. That's all I'll say.
And I said for $8, there's no way in hell you should buy this for $8 unless you care about these mediocre stories that nobody cares about.
Yeah.
So I can't deem it necessary for $8.
No.
Mm-mm. Gone.
Yep. Next one I got is Nightwing 99.
Where's Nightwing? I got Nightwing here. I have to skip it.
Okay. So Tony Zuko is back and trying to get a diamond, and Nightwing stops him. There you go. Oh, and his daughter changes her last name.
Yeah.
I mean, it was one of the least offensively stupid and dull issues Tom has done, but it's still a very low bar. There are people who literally blow their load over this series, and it is not that great. I mean, the art is good by Bruno Redondo.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it that. But the story has gone, it's like a notch above Superman, Son of Kal-El. Sorry, Superboy, Son of Kal-El.
Yes.
Where it's like, you had that story there where like there was effectively almost no story. Plot lines were dropped.
Yes.
And this one, it's like there's a couple things, but clearly these plot lines are getting dropped. Like the Heartless guy.
Yeah.
Where the hell is that going?
I don't know.
And we circle back to this one from like 15 issues ago. And
then we get a Goonies pirate ship under
yeah.
the ground. It's like,
yeah.
Is that One-Eyed Willie's boat?
Yeah, because Goonies are cool.
And why is there a safe house inside of a boat under the ground that no one knew existed until right now?
Because Tom Taylor's LOL so random, Kyle.
It was random.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Because Tom Taylor's, because people love LOL so random, apparently.
It's like, and there's a pirate ship.
Yeah. Look, the series is not great. It is not great. And it's just like, I feel like when people say this is great, I feel like this is a Star Trek Next Generation reference. When Picard he's a POW under the Kardashians.
Okay. The Kardashians. That tracks.
Tracks, yeah. It's there are 4 lights.
Okay.
It's sort of there's 3 and he's like there's 4 lights and just he's being no it's not there's 4. It's like I feel like no it's great. It's like no it's not great. No it doesn't matter. Yeah.
No, it's great.
No, people are just smoking crack over this series.
I think they're just okay with mediocrity.
Yeah, it's like people have low standards.
Like, and this isn't even mediocre. It sucks. But it's like they'll take something not overtly offensive.
But Tom Taylor does have a great book that is not in my Skibitz or Mez this week. So
he does.
This week is a good example of good Tom, bad Tom.
Yeah, which makes me think Tom didn't write one of these.
It probably didn't. Yeah, yeah. Next map I've got is Darkland.
Oh, God.
The Land of Dark. Number 1.
I fucking hated this book.
The Land That's Dark.
The
Darkland. What was the tone of this?
Funny.
Who was this for?
I don't know.
There are several pages where it comes across as it's for 12-year-old girls.
Yeah. And
there's a few where it seems like it's for adults.
The beginning, it's like a Judge Dredd. I don't know what's going on at the beginning. She's like in prison for something and missing an arm, and they're like, "We need you to go out and hunt this person." And she's like, "Okay."
For reasons.
And if you don't, we'll kill you. So it's like, I don't really have a choice, do I?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then we hard cut to a Magic the Gathering jack-offness of a annoying ass brat playing Magic the Gathering by herself and losing to a cat.
Because it's funny, Kyle.
And I was like, fuck this book. I'm like, okay, this isn't for me.
But yeah, it's like, it's okay. So I could see like where the premise was sold, how they sold it on the premise, but the pacing, the delivery, the tone, it is all over the place. There is no consistency here.
No. And then you get a 10-year-old girl saving the life of a guy because he gets rebar stuck in his leg. And then she yanks it out of him, which is the one thing you don't do.
No.
It's like, okay, you just killed this kid.
Yep.
And yet he's such a simp that he is like, oh, God, please help me because you're so much stronger and better than me. And she's the key to everything. So, of course, she has to live. And, of course, these two are going to team up because I'm sure they're going to be in a relationship together later on. I'm just going to call it.
Of course. Come on.
Yeah, there's nothing new or witty or exciting or fun here. They had 2 pages of something that's decent of a story, and then they killed it. I hate that book.
Okay.
Art wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't. Next one I got Gun Honey, number 4.
Now we're getting this was hilarious. Finally.
Okay. So first we talked. Like I said, normally we don't talk about these beforehand, but the sheer fact that it has all these quotes of how it's the greatest pulp noir ever in the history of mankind.
Yes,
it's the best. Like, did these guys even read this?
No, they just heard the title.
No, this is so goddamn silly. It's beyond ridiculous.
Brown Arrow, hilarious. Like, this is so bad, it's funny. And now I want to go back and read it, and maybe I'm not giving it the justice it deserves, how funny it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because this book, this issue was downright hilarious.
Yeah.
From every aspect. An underwater fight.
Look, clearly the writer here has never tried to physically hit someone in a body of water, because it doesn't work out the way you think it will.
No, you can't have a fight underwater.
No, it doesn't work.
The momentum, like, you can't.
Maybe if you're Aquaman fighting Ocean Master. Okay, sure. We'll go with that. You're an Atlantean, you'll defy you'll defy physics. Sure. Yeah. But if you're a normal human fighting another normal human,
like they are,
like they are, in a body of thick, dense body of water, it's not going to work out the way you think it will.
No, they're not going to have a serious, drawn-out fight. And then they get on land, and of course they're topless and fight some more. And then she gets kidnapped and chained up again with a shirt on. It's like, this is the 9th time she's been chained up.
Honestly, I would love to see someone read this with a straight face all the way through, from the first issue through this issue. You can't.
This is like the South Park where Cartman is Brad Pitt
in
from
World War Z.
Keeps
crashing the planes over and over again. Yes.
She just keeps getting handcuffed, and magic handcuff keys appear out of nowhere.
Yeah,
like
they do. They do. Yeah.
She literally has a shocked face, and a handcuff key just appears. It's like, wait, are you shocked because one just showed up? Or are you shocked in the fact that they didn't realize you had a handcuff key on you nowhere to be found? It's hilarious.
See, at least when I was writing Born of Blood, there was a scene in issue 4 or 3 where GRS is bound, and it's like, okay, I got to explain how she gets out of this. I can't just have like, oh, hey, something popped up in her hand. It's like, no, you got to actually try. The writer didn't try.
No.
In explaining how she got it. It's like, bloop, just magically appears.
And shockingly, she wasn't topless in this scene.
Yeah. Didn't she try to choke out the woman with her breasts? Like they
were like fighting once, and she was like grabbing
her.
It was like interesting take.
You can't read this with a straight face.
You can't.
This is farce. This is absolute farce. It is. Yeah.
It's a comedy, and I understand the comedy of it now, and it is masterful.
Yeah.
It is masterfully funny because I think they're thinking it's serious.
Yes.
I think.
Like I said, Brown Arrow all the way. They think.
Yeah. Which makes it hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
So dark comedy. Solid recommend. So,
finest pulp noir.
Yes, it is.
Is it really?
What are we defining as pulp
noir? Yeah, that's a pretty low bar anymore now. Apparently. Yeah. Man. Yep. There we go. Okay. Next one I got Savage Tales.
I did not have Savage Tales. I had that as a skip it because
Savage Tales Winter Special one shot. It's all right.
Art wasn't bad.
No, it was. Once again, short stories that are quote unquote savage.
Nothing savage happened.
Well, I mean, a couple come kind of close to the word savage, but the others not so much. I think they forgot the title of the book.
Correct.
Yes. Once again, because I remember the first Savage Tales. I'm like, there's not one panel in this book that is remotely savage.
Yeah.
But at least in this issue, they tried. I think someone understood, like, okay, we need to have some type of fisticuffs.
Yeah, there are 4 stories total, and I think the first one had by far the best art.
Yes, was that the Red Sonja one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that had the best art.
Yeah,
the rest of them were very forgettable.
I mean, there other ones were just okay. I'll say that. Like the John Carter of Mars, that was an okay story.
I've never liked John Carter of Mars.
You're missing out, man, because old school storytelling there. It's just, it wasn't savage. There's nothing. No. A lot of these, like, hello, yeah. Anybody home? It's like, it's right there in the title, Savage Tales.
But they got the winter special. I think. Did it snow once? I don't know.
I mean, the John Carter one felt like a Valentine's Day special more than anything else.
Yeah, it did. It was a love letter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Leftover stories in a drawer.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. Stuff and Nightmares, number 4 is my next one.
I didn't get that.
You did?
I have sure? Junkyard Joe, number 3.
That's a meh.
Mm-hmm.
How dare you?
Lucky you got a meh.
You better explain yourself.
This isn't the story I wanted. What? I guess. I wanted Junkyard Joe.
He's in here.
He's weeping like a bitch. It's a robot crying like a little bitch.
He's not crying.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. He did not cry.
He's not crying right there. That's not crying like a little bitch. He's a not fucking crying. Robot. What are you doing? That's not what I wanted.
He does have some artificial empathy in him.
Dear God, I don't care. Like, when you end the second issue with a government organization shooting,
there's a great second issue.
State troopers, and they're like, "We're going to hunt this guy down," and then you get to the family dynamic of the worst fucking family on the planet, moving into not Indiana, because let's face it, Indiana doesn't get that much snow. And we're not all hilljack rednecks.
Okay. So yeah, one, we're not all hilljack rednecks. Two, there are some parts of Indiana that do get that much snow. Northern Indiana, yeah, they do get that much snow.
They're definitely not Northern Indiana here. They're in fucking Hickville. I don't know where they're at.
They're
not Indiana.
They're in probably
Spencer,
Indiana 30 years ago. Yeah, there you go. Spencer, Indiana 30 years ago. Terre Haute, yeah, 30 years ago.
It's like, it's not Indiana. It's like just this fucking family. It's like, God, you all need to die. Like, they are terrible people. And this family dynamic. It's like, where's Junkyard Joe in all of this? What's he? Oh, he's shoveling snow. Oh, that's good. That's important. That's what we want to see. Yeah, I'm lucky I gave this a minute because the art's it's Gary Frank.
I'm gonna get to it a little later on while you're wrong.
God.
But so Stuff and Nightmares number 4. It's over. So that's a positive.
I don't remember it in the beginning.
Of course you don't. So the evil Frankenstein baby thing becomes...
Oh, God,
yeah, there you go. Yeah. He becomes the big boss.
Oh, Jesus.
Yay. I guess.
They had him locked up in a room upstairs, right?
Yeah. Now he's a big boss now. He's boss baby.
Wait, is he grown?
He's missing. He's got a suit on and everything. And
oh, good.
He's got a little scepter of milk and everything. And
good.
Yeah. And snifter milk. Yeah.
Okay.
No, we won't be telling them that.
Yeah. I'd buy that stupid book.
No, it's like I said, if you have money you just want to blow, go for it. Vampirella Strikes number 8.
And let's skip it. I don't like this story.
This issue wasn't bad. It's Vampirella versus the Queen of Hearts in her new body, and she's trying to gather hearts, and Vampirella gets her butt kicked and manages to escape.
Yeah, I felt like, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, couldn't this have been wrapped up in a couple pages and then something that can actually happen? I don't know.
It's okay. Art is okay as well. Art is okay.
Art was okay.
Yeah. I guess
I'm not seeing any urgency. I'm not seeing like a main story. Like, I'm not seeing a main baddie. Like
Queen of Hearts. She's always your best bet.
Some say. Yeah, no, I can't do this. I can't.
Okay.
Yeah. Gone.
Next one, we got Scorch, number 13.
I was debating on that one.
Yeah, this one was really, this is
between man and skip it because this book, we get a fucking ninja spawn. What the fuck is that?
I think,
what's the point? Like, what's going on?
This series is really turning out to be one of the weaker. I want to say this. Outside of one of the Spawn books, a lot of them are kind of slipping right now from where they were. It's like just kind of. It feels like we're just kind of going with the motions right now.
Just treading water.
Yes. Scorch 13. It wasn't bad. It's a lot of arguing and fighting, but
and standing.
I don't understand why.
I know
exactly we're doing this.
was like, where's the team at? Like, what's going on again?
So we go to an island off of China with a guy who has, guys fled to, and they fight him because reasons.
Yeah, he's got ninja powers.
Oh, he has files. He's got files, and
he got more than I did.
Yeah, they won his files.
Yeah,
art is solid, but the story is like Batman Spawn.
Yeah,
it is muddy.
Like you just have fucking ninja guy show up, and it's like,
yeah,
what am I reading again? Who's good? I don't even know who's good and bad. I honestly have no idea.
Don't know.
Yeah. It's a mess.
Yeah.
It's good art.
Yeah. Next map I've got is Department of Tooth. It's a quick one.
Okay,
it's a quick. I'm giving this so this is a reprint. The Department of Tooth Wildlife Special. It's a reprint of issues 10 and 11 with Bigfoot. I wasn't a fan of those issues, but nah. I mean, if you're one of the remaining fans who've been waiting for the new issues to come out, which it's been a while.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. I guess check this out. Yeah. This is the Spawn variant. So
it's a cool cover.
Yeah.
And Spawn shows up, right?
No. Now see that, James Tynion actually if he had an ounce of creativity, he would do a one-off Department of Truth with Spawn in there. But no, I don't think he's got the
cojones.
No, he doesn't have the cojones to do that. No. Next one I got is the Argus #3.
Doesn't look like him.
Yeah.
Hello, Argus.
Yeah. As far as time travel stories go, this one wasn't that bad.
I don't know if I read it. What issue was that? Issue like 4?
3.
Yeah, I didn't read issue.
Okay, as far as time travel stories go, this one wasn't that bad. There's some elements I like, and other elements of this I really don't care for. But this is one I feel like it could work with some tweaking from a editor. The editor did his job. It could be those tweaked. It could have been really good. Art isn't bad either. Nah.
But it's, we got time travel.
Yeah. Next one I got is Krona #2.
That was way too long for me to read. I didn't read issue 1. I have Titans United Blood Pact number 4.
Kyle, as a meh. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Explain yourself.
This was pretty good. We got Connor Kent's been sentenced to death and something, and hope is found on the battlefield of Europe, and we got the Themyscira people showing up, and it was pretty good. Art's been good. Art was good. I don't remember reading issues 1, 2, and 3 though. No,
that might have been when. Yeah.
Is that why I was lost?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like, there's probably something really cool here, but I'm not getting it because it just kind of showed up in Connor Kent's. I was like, this is a really cool intro. And I'm like, I don't remember how we got here. I had to have been gone.
Yeah.
So art's solid. I was entertained through this though. So it was a man because I didn't understand it.
I got Chroma #2. So this is another one. There's something cool here, but it goes on way too long.
Yeah, I felt the weight of that one. I'm like,
ooh. Yeah, 20 pages, way too long.
Oh.
Yeah, and for $8, hell no, I cannot justify this. That's a lot of dough.
That's a lot of dough. Serious dough.
Yeah, no, not happening.
Okay, that's fair.
Next map I've got is Voyages #2.
I didn't read issue 1.
Voyages. It's about the alien people things.
Most fascinating people.
Yep, trying to find water.
Water people.
So there's a point in this where I was really digging it.
Okay.
There came a point where I'm reading it, and it seemed like it was taking a Alice in Wonderland approach with like the main female character.
Okay.
And I'm like, that's awesome. I didn't see that coming. That's a cool idea here. But no, it goes back to the generic post-apocalyptic Mary Sue story right after that. I'm like, you had something cool here at the beginning, and then you blew it, boy. You really blew it.
Yeah. And Spawn shows up.
No. Spawn would have saved a lot of these Image books. That's all I gotta say. It's like, because a lot of them are so fucking boring, especially like last week. It's like, you know what would have saved it? Spawn showing up. Yeah.
Just having Spawn show up.
Yeah.
Spawn being Spawn.
Yeah, Spawn being Spawn would have really saved it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Second to last map I've got is Ninja Funk.
That is a skip.
#2.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, this was a set of papers stapled together to make a comic.
That's being nice.
What it's supposed to be about, I couldn't tell you.
I was going to ask you, what the fuck was even this?
I was expecting ninjas.
Me too.
Nope.
Yep.
Art is good. I'll say that.
Yeah, as I said, the art was pretty good.
Art is good. It's better than Alpha Betas.
Yes, it is.
But I was expecting ninjas. There's no ninjas.
There's nothing here. I was completely lost. I was like, I don't even know what this is supposed to be. Yeah.
No.
Yep. Cool title.
Yeah, cool title. Yeah. Last Met I've got is Dark Web Gold Goblin #2. There was a moment in this issue where so I think this is a first. This is a Comics Week first for me, giving a Chris Can't Write Well book a Met above a Skip It. I think this is the first time above a Skip It for me for Chris Can't Write Well.
Yeah. Good luck. It's a skip it from me.
Let's see, where are my notes for this one? Gold Ranger. Yeah, Dark Web Gold Ranger,
yes.
#2. Yeah. Is the world really on fire as they proclaim it is in this comic?
No,
it is not. Yeah, bear in mind, this is a Dark Web tie-in, which is a cheap, whimsical take on Inferno.
Yeah.
Streetlights and Zambonis are acting like doofuses. Yeah. That's about it, really. That's all I'm taking from this. During King in Black, New York was literally fucked and was on fire. We felt stakes during that.
Yeah.
This feels like New York is being punked more than anything else.
Yeah, it feels like a joke.
Yeah. It's a lot of telling and not showing.
Correct.
With this event. You don't fucking do that in a visual medium like this. You show it. It's like there's a lot of that, oh my God, look over there.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't see what that is.
Never.
You do that shit in a stage production where you have a limited budget and you can't really do jack, right?
Correct.
Yeah, we do that off Broadway. You don't do that in a damn comic book. You show it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
These teams are just lazy hacks. It's like by doing that. This is not the first one to do this. I think all the previous ones have done that. But now what does give this a minute is that Norman does fight Dr. Kafka in this, who is now the Queen Goblin, because she now inhabits all of his sins. When the Sin Eater took the sins out of him, Dr. Kafka embraced them. She became the Red Goblin. It's like, okay, cool. And I forgot. Norman didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he did. And he gets his ass kicked by her. All right. Cool.
No shit.
Yeah. There's a slightly interesting moment at the end here, but it's kind of too late. But
I said it was decent art for a bullshit story when you have derivative characters fighting more derivative characters.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck? They're derivative characters of derivative characters at this point. I don't care. It doesn't matter at this point. It's all a joke. You're taking calling him the Gold Goblin is a joke.
Yeah, it's the Gold Ranger.
Yes, it's a joke.
Yeah.
So you don't care. Why should I?
If you just fully embrace a joke and just call him the Gold Ranger.
Right? Yeah, and I'm like, this art is wasted on this book.
And how this guy keeps getting more and more writing gigs, I'll never understand. He's got to have some blackmail material.
Lots of dirt on somebody.
Yeah. See here. All right, on to the skip-its. Here we go. We're only 33 minutes in. How about that?
That's not bad.
Yeah, we're cooking. We're booking. All right, I guess. Naturally, I got one I am saving for last because it is just that bad.
World's finest? Damn right.
Let's see here. First one I'm putting up because this I really do not understand this comic at all.
Okay.
Maybe you understood this. I got Dark Web, Mary Jane and Black Cat #1.
Huh. I do have that too. I was hoping you could enlighten me on this because what happened? What Mary Jane has powers now?
Yeah. Ding ding ding. Yeah, Mary Jane.
Did I miss something in every Spider-Man book?
No.
When I was gone, was there an issue where she got magical powers?
There must have been some BS tie-in, or something that we may have missed that we didn't know about. It's amazing how low stakes, not just that, all of this is.
Yeah.
No buildings or anything are transformed. It's just street lights and newspapers.
Literally newspapers. Yeah.
In this book, like we said, we're told this. We're not shown it. We're told that New York is a hellscape. It's hell on earth. Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
Hellraiser 3.
Yep, it's Hellraiser 3, baby.
Yeah, Hell on Earth.
Hell on Earth in North Carolina.
Yeah.
And it's just streetlights and newspapers.
That's it. Yeah, it's literally flying newspapers coming after Black Cat. It's like, so that's obviously funny because why are you scared of a newspaper?
And why are there newspapers?
I don't know.
They're really still newspapers.
And why are they flying? Why are they attacking? Like what?
Does this take place in the 1990s when there's still an abundance of newspapers?
Apparently, that's what the Daily Bugle is.
Yeah.
Still print news.
Yeah, and like you said, apparently Mary Jane has powers now.
And literally out of nowhere.
And apparently, also, Iron Man isn't a drunk, deadbeat, dipshit, broke, homeless loser in this comic.
Not in this one.
Yeah. So when does this happen? In the current Iron Man continuity?
We don't know.
Yeah. And yeah, so if you read Jerry Duggan's shitty new Iron Man take, you'll know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was confused most of the way through on how Mary Jane's powers work.
Correct.
So I think she said she had to spin like Wonder Woman to think of a power she wants, and it operates like a slot machine.
That's what I thought it was.
Because you see the visual of the slot machine.
Little slot machine, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, what?
Yeah, this is fucking stupid. It is beyond fucking stupid.
And you don't explain it.
No.
And it's like,
this is not the case. You say it out loud. If you laugh, that is not a good sign.
Yeah. It's like, don't tell Peter.
Yeah.
It's that line from Amazing Spider-Man. Instead of saying, don't tell Harry.
Yeah, the unintentional. Yeah.
Peter, don't tell Harry.
Right, yeah.
It's don't tell Peter. It's like, what?
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 Nothing matters.
It's an absolute joke. I can't even believe that this was made.
Yeah, it's like, well, time out. Let's hit the brakes. Let's go back to one real quick.
Yeah. Why are there flying newspapers?
Yeah.
That's not scary.
Why are there newspapers in the first place?
Yeah, not scary.
Now, there's flying cell phones, like digital mouse trying to eat people. There you go. There's something right there.
I could buy that.
Yeah. You see phones like trying to bite people and like,
yeah. Or buildings in the background eating people.
Yeah, eating planes, helicopters, whatever.
Scary.
Yeah.
Empire State Building eating thing.
Yeah.
Something scary, make it actually seem menacing to where you have.
It really looks like it's hell on earth.
Yeah, and then you have a cat trying to swing around and can't land on a building because they're all attacking people. So that's like, well, what do I do?
Yeah.
Then I have to be on the ground.
Yeah.
And that poses all kinds of issues. And I can't swing anymore because if I do, I'm going to get eaten.
Yep.
What do I do?
No, they didn't think of that. No. Too damn lazy. Damn lazy and too damn lazy artists.
Next time, baby.
Yep.
The next Dark Web.
Yeah, the next Inferno ripoff. Yeah. Strange, number 9.
What? I didn't like it.
No, I did not like it.
Wow. Yeah, I have that.
Lord, there are some things that just don't go together, like screen doors and submarines.
That's true.
Pete Davidson and any woman in general.
That's true.
Lizzo and health and fitness.
That's true.
Or magic and SWAT teams.
Yeah.
No, that does not work.
Normally, not.
It's laughably stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we got to have the validation from the real Doctor Strange.
Dear God.
Torclea as his temporary replacement until her series is canceled. Yes, this did get canceled. Sorry, not sorry.
Try to validate as much as you want.
Yeah.
Say how good she looks in the cloak. Hey, you look you look better than I do.
It's like,
do you know how amazing you are?
Do you know how amazing it is that this got canceled? You know how great it is this got canceled? Yeah, it's because of bullshit lines like that. Yeah, I love the lecturing on not killing anyone from the real Doctor Strange as he continues to kill people himself.
Yeah,
since he's
touching
dead.
Since he's dead.
Yeah. Thank God there's one issue left till this is canceled. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. It's relaunched. I'm sorry. Relaunched.
New Vision.
Yeah, because that's what you do with all successful books.
Yeah, you relaunch.
You cancel them and relaunch them. Yeah, that's what you do when they're all successful.
No,
you don't.
Oh.
Yeah. No, skip this crap.
Still bad.
Yeah.
Not even funny.
Next one we got Sabretooth and the Exiles.
Jesus God.
Number 2. This is nothing.
What the fuck is
this? This is nothing what I wanted. This is not a damn thing of what I wanted from this book.
You get no Sabretooth and you get no Exiles and you get shitty fucking art.
Yeah, this is not the comic I wanted, nor I needed, nor I asked for. I don't know who this is for.
No idea.
When you see Sabretooth in the title, I expect bloodshed, bodies dropping, a lethal weapon unhinged, like that first issue,
Yes.
previous series. That's what I wanted in this.
A plot.
Yes, yeah.
A villain.
This is the exact opposite of that, actually. And seeing Sabretooth afraid, fuck and no. That is not what you do.
Yeah, and there's no camaraderie between any of these not characters. And it's just, I don't.
Sabretooth is barely in this.
He is. He's just walking around and God, the art is absolutely awful. And I'm just sitting here, I'm like, this is a team, right? And they're supposed to be doing something. And I don't know they're a team because I've never seen them once like get together and be like, okay, here's our plan. This is what we're going to do. It's just, we're out here and do stuff. It's like,
why am I even?
It's like, oh, Jesus, this book sucks.
Yes.
And the villain,
quote unquote.
It's terrible.
Low stakes.
Yes.
Low stakes when nothing matters.
Correct.
Except making Sabretooth look like a pussy.
Yeah.
Or making a cat, Sabretooth cat look like a pussy. Alien number 4.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That shot's fired. All right. I have World's Finest number.
So this series now is beyond laughably stupid.
I mean, they're superheroes fighting aliens now.
The best part of this is Bjorn Barron's cover.
That's
it. This is the best part. The idea of this new hybrid thing that's created.
What is the hybrid thing? Is it a hybrid? Is it a artificial person? Human?
No, it's a human merged with that embryo thing that they went to go save in the previous. So it's a new organism thing.
Okay.
But it's very predictable with what's going to happen now. No way does that character not make it out of this unscathed and become a god. There's no way.
Yeah. When you have a bunch of artificial persons running around, they have no personalities. They're not human. So who gives a shit if they die?
I don't.
There's no point. It's just like, then why am I reading this? There's no stakes because I don't care if they die because they're not real.
But we have a minority character now who's now become a god.
That's important.
Yeah. They become a new life form. They become a god. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I really hated this book.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It really is bad. God.
It's such a waste of Bjorn Barron's.
Yeah, we don't get that.
No, I wish we did. Jeez. Next one I got is Memoir, the Submariner number 3.
Well, you were here when we did issue 1.
No, you think it was you and Max?
It was.
Yeah.
You missed out on the first one. It was a doozy.
So Namor, the Submariner. Yeah, it's good. That's what he's called now,
Namor.
according to the MCU. He's
Namor.
Yeah, like petulant child or whatever.
Yep.
Or something like that. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Fuck this comic. So look, take Peter David's Maestro run.
Yep.
Which has all of these characters.
Yep.
And it's pretty much almost the same plot where they go to Latveria, which does happen in Peter David's Maestro run.
Literally, yeah.
It really seems like Chris Kent Rightwell lifted it from Peter David.
But did it better?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, exactly. Oh, no, great.
Oh,
yeah.
no. He did.
Yeah. Just really read that Peter David story, the Maestro story, and you get to see how great that was compared to this. Because everything made fucking sense in that world because it was written by a talented writer who knew what he was doing.
You didn't like the part with the terrible art where they're like, oh, there's rust all over these Doom bots and they're drawn perfectly.
Yeah.
It's like, no, there's not.
No.
It's like they look perfectly
It's
fine.
like saying there's a heat wave and no one's sweating at all.
Yeah. It's like,
And compare it to the bullshit in this pamphlet where everyone is talking and acting completely out of character. None of it makes a lick of goddamn sense.
What? You need robots to fight more robots from Human Torch's robots.
Yeah. It is literally almost every character from Peter David's Maestro last story, but done more shittily in this.
But we get Johnny Storm showing up at the end. Old man Human Torch.
Is it Johnny Storm or is it the...
I honestly don't know.
It's the robot.
It's the robot.
It's the robot.
But he had a beard in this one. So I'm like...
It's an artificial beard.
That could be. It's like, I don't know what
this story sucks.
It's just robots fighting robots.
Chris Cantwell sucks ass. This comic sucks ass. Don't.
Not.
Read Peter David's Maestro run, please.
Yeah. Yikes. I mean, the cover's terrible.
I got X-Men Anal 2022.
Whoa.
X-Men 22 Anal. The Anal of X-Men 2022.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
22.
Wow. I got that.
Wesley Owen Welch.
Yeah.
Wow. Terrible reference. Holy shit. This was beyond
awesome.
tone deaf. Yeah. And the voices of these characters way off.
Yeah.
Terrible. Absolute Bush League, as Ron Burgundy put it. Bush League. And did Bobby Drake have a fling with Bobby Beast?
Maybe.
Because there's that line, there's that scene where he's like, but, and they're like, it's like, are you saying? Because I tried looking this up. Maybe someone can answer it. Like, did Bobby Beast have a fling with Bobby?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Sure. The interactions between Scott and Gene, Bobby and everyone else, Firestar and everyone else, it all felt like the writer had no idea who these characters were.
Correct.
And the page where he talks about when Angelica Jones had cancer, it was another page that came across as tone deaf. And Angelica Jones being very ungrateful for the support network she did have and making her guilty for the support she did have. It's like, wait, that does not make a lick of goddamn sense.
It's the X-Men. It's not supposed to make sense.
Like, are you fucking kidding me? You beat cancer. So no, her point she makes to Cyclops sucks. And Cyclops never considered fixing his powers at all this entire time, which goes all the way back to like 10 years ago. Step back, rewind the backstory, going back to 2012 when his powers got they're going all over the room like a damn yo-yo.
Yeah, that's
like
cool.
All the times he's died and been resurrected, he's never considered once fixing his powers. No, this Cyclops is he is the leader of the X-Men, and he needs to be in control. He is a Type A personality. He is not a Type B.
No,
he is Type A. He very much wants to be in control. So yes, he would want control of his powers. This writer is a fucking moron. Does not understand that. And by the end of this, Firestar just wants to show she can be an X-Man too.
I guess that's what I got. Because at the beginning, we got woke Olympics as to say who is more oppressed and the bestest ever. It's like, oh, you think you're no. I'm more oppressed than you. Yeah. And so at the end, it's like, hey, I'm an X-Man's.
Yeah, dipshit villains are X-Men now. That's another shitty point. This comic sucks hog ass and blows donkey dicks. I mean,
the best part was Whirlwind showing up.
It's like, are you kidding me now?
At a tropical storm in Florida. Why not?
This comic is goddamn terrible. This is tone deaf and terrible.
Oh Lord! It is an annual.
Yes, it was. Yep, it was an anal. And the annals of history.
Yeah.
Next one I got Catwoman.
Whoa!
Number 50.
Fired.
Uh-oh. Sorry, Nerdette.
Love kills.
Yeah. This was way too long.
Yes, it was.
I understand it's the 50th issue.
But
what do you fucking do?
It doesn't need to be 50 pages.
It doesn't need to feel like it read like a 500-page novel. That's what I was going to say.
Oh, Lord.
One of my favorite bad guys in Nagalda. He died. No, not up in here. Not fair. No, he should not. There's no way. That guy. Yeah.
But it was a glorious death.
The art is okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's
okay.
It switches up a few times, and I wasn't crazy about that. But so Selena is in prison.
Mm-hmm.
Bruce still, quote unquote, loves her despite all the murders she's committed.
Yeah.
Which is, wow.
Yep.
Way to have low standards there, buddy. Not just that, but earlier he comes across as a jealous little bitch. And really, you're Batman. You can have any person you want.
And he has.
Yeah. He's what, this degenerate thief? Really? It does not make a lick of goddamn sense.
Yeah, he's written at the very beginning as a complete bitch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, hey, you need to listen to whatever she says because she's the boss.
And
I love her.
And somehow, some way, in this maximum security prison, I suppose a miracle from God, a cat sneaks into her cell.
Deus Ex Machina.
Yeah, Deus cat.
Deus Ex cat.
Deus Ex Felina.
Yeah.
Yeah, sneaks into her cell. Sure.
Meow.
Meow. I was laughing. I was laughing too much to hate this.
I know.
This is Brown Arrow all the way.
God, just Batman at the beginning, just on the rooftop. And coming in like, everyone, shut up and listen to her.
Yeah.
Like, what? That's not
Batman. It's like,
did I tell you I love you?
Yeah, it's like, are you just a guy dressed up as Batman? That's how you're coming across.
Can I rub your feet?
Please.
Oh God, I love you.
It's Brown Arrow all the way.
So
And
bad.
I got one left. You got a few left.
I do.
So I'll let you run through the gambit.
Okay. I have Dead Seas #1.
What?
No, did you read this?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
No, you didn't. You couldn't have read this. I'm fucking nuts for this piece of shit. This book is awful. There's an oil rig that houses convicts for some reason in this story.
Sorry, we just got some breaking news.
Oh.
Aftershock and Affiliates has filed Chapter 11. Aftershock Comics, guys. R.I.P.D. There
Not
we go.
too soon.
Yep.
That's what happens.
Yep. Wow.
Mm.
Breaking news. That's a breaking news right
That was
there.
breaking news.
Aftershock. Chapter 11 bankruptcy.
I'm
Wow.
shocked.
Huzzah.
So an oil rig where it's housing convicts for some reason. So immediately I was thinking Face Off, but not as good. And that was like a platform oil drilling thing on
yeah.
Face Off. This is an oil barge
Purge.
that moves, and there's convicts, and then there's ghosts.
For reasons.
It's like we're all ghost hunters now.
Because ghosts are in, Kyle.
And we're gonna it's like, what the fuck is this book? It's like, can we just do one of these things? Like, why do you have to have convicts on an oil barge and ghosts on the oil barge, and we have to hunt the ghosts? This thing is not for me. It was pretty bad, I gotta say, although hilarious. I know you didn't read this. Traveling to Mars #2.
No, is Mark Russell, the greatest writer in history of mankind.
It is pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
Of the most boring guy standing around or sitting around, not doing anything, reminiscing about his life up in space. That's it. That's all this book. That's literally nothing happens.
It sounds almost like a ripoff of that Matt Damon movie where he's like an astronaut. He's on that planet, that red planet, all by himself. And
No. Born Identity?
Talented Mr. Ripley?
That's it.
Yeah. Maybe Legend of Bagger Vance is what it is. Yeah.
Yep. That's it. And this is not that, because it's a guy just sitting around talking. There's not even like a alarm that goes off on a control panel that he has to hit. Like, it's not even like in Clerks 2 when you get Randall describing the Lord of the Rings films.
Oh, that's a great scene.
And the second one, he like moves out of the way of something. You don't even get that in this book. Like, there's no even like stepping out of the way because he dropped something on the floor. It is sitting around talking. That's all this book is. It is the most boring piece of shit out there. I don't know how that even gets made into a book and who wants to read it. Oh, I have a hot button topic. GCPD, The Blue Wall.
Oh, I didn't put that in my stack. Sorry,
you
Kyle.
didn't.
So what'd you think?
Okay.
Because you were not a cop, so you have no understanding of this.
Correct. And apparently that opinion doesn't matter. Being a cop and, for several years and knowing how, cop things work, and cops in this being able to go into the commissioner's office and just have a conversation with them, like you can do that.
Yeah, that's how it works. Because you could just go into.
Of course, I could just walk into the sheriff's office and be like, "Hey, sheriff, you got time for me to chat?"
Yeah.
Amidst all of the doors you have to get in to even get into the office, to even then get behind that office, to get to the office to where he's actually in, and he probably isn't even in there. So, yeah, people just walking in. Hey, Commissioner, you got a minute? I want to talk to you because I'm just a deadbeat cop that no one knows, and you don't really care who I am, and I'm just going to bitch about everything. It's like, yeah, that doesn't happen.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
So, yeah, shocking. You can't just go into a supervisor's office and just talk to them and bitch about whatever you want. So, yeah, that's all. This book is absolute trash. Whoa. No police procedural. Everything is wrong about this book. I don't even know, like, to get something this wrong, I'm trying to think why, other than for obvious reasons as to who wrote this, as to why you want to paint it this way. But I can't think. I'm trying to think the point of this book. I don't know. All cops are bad, but they don't. But they try, and it's just the system that brings them down. Yeah, I don't know why this is exciting or who this is for, but yeah, John Ridley can fuck off. Well, I'm trying to think what it could be. I have Wakanda number 3.
Oh, that's another one.
I tried to read this. No, I didn't read issues 1 and 2.
Well, I'll be honest. As soon as I saw that Ho Chi Minh wrote the story, it was like, yeah, it's like no thanks.
This is just climbing a mountain and not as fun as Cliffhanger.
Oh my god, I wouldn't watch that. Right
That's all this is. It's a bunch of non-characters and people I don't know climbing a mountain. I think that's in Wakanda, but I don't remember snow being there. But I guess if you get high enough in a mountain, but I don't remember that being a thing. Know what the point of it is.
We'll get 100 comments now saying like, yes, it does snow in the Wakanda.
Yeah. Obviously, it wasn't in Wakanda. They were somewhere else. It's like, well, why is it called Wakanda? And who are these people? And why do I care? So, yeah, I didn't read the first 2 issues, so this was absolute dog shit. And I didn't care about any of these characters. And it's just climbing a mountain for the entirety of the issue. Mm-hmm. And none of these characters are in here, by the way. There's no Thor or Lady Water Person or Fire Old Lady or indigenous person on fire. None of these. No. None of these people are in there.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yes, it is. It's a damn shame. Flash 789.
What?
You didn't like this?
Yes.
What did you like about this?
Everything.
Nothing.
It was fun.
The art's decent.
Yes.
Art's okay.
No.
Art's okay.
Art is fantastic.
Art's okay.
Art is fantastic.
But they're just jacking off Pied Piper.
No, they're not.
The whole time.
Well, I will give you. There was one scene in here where it comes across as a little.
Like you're blowing
creepy.
His Piper.
Well, no, not just that. No, there's a part where it's like it's Wally and Pied Piper talking to each other. Linda's in the middle. It's like I'm just waiting for Linda to say, "You guys just want to blow each other?"
Yeah,
and I'll just stand out of the way.
It's like it's getting kind of weird.
Yeah,
that's what this was. It just felt like a stupid joke, and I was like, "Why am I reading this? Why do I care?" It's just characters jacking each other off, saying, "No, hey, remember how great you were? Yeah, I do remember how great I was. Remember how great you were? Hey, I still am. Hey, me too. Still got it, right? Yeah, I know. Anyway, I gotta go now. This book sucked. The art's okay. The
art is good. Art is great.
Art's good, but the story is trash. 2 left.
2.
Lady Hell, issue 4.
Wow, Kyle.
Really?
Yes.
I'm shocked. You liked this or you didn't read it?
Yeah, I liked it.
What did you like about Lady Hell?
The story, the fighting.
3 women.
Yes.
Bitchy, catty women. I don't even know who's good. Who am I rooting for?
Lady Hell. It's her book.
Why?
Because she's a title character.
Doesn't mean I'm rooting for her.
Yes, it does, Kyle.
But isn't she bad?
But a good bad.
But she's ruling.
But she's good to us.
Is she?
She's the bad guy.
I thought she was bad. No, positive is bad. Positive is good. Negative is bad. I don't. I was just like, there's these 3 characters, and they're all arguing over something, and they fight each other. One just shows, and it's like, wait, who's bad, and who am I rooting for, and why am I rooting for you? I don't know, because it's convoluted for no reason.
Because reasons.
Yeah, and it's like, what are you fighting for? Hell? The throne of hell? But why? I don't know. So yeah, I'm completely lost in this. Great cover. Art's good. But I need something a little more with this. Not a lot of substance. Okay.
So we got one left here.
I don't know
if it has to be, because like it's a book that a certain YouTuber was showing last night. Because how bad it was. Yep, there we go.
Dark Web,
Miss Marvel. This, like,
Oh boy.
Yeah, a certain YouTuber last night was going through this page by page, and rightfully so, because it's
an instant classic.
Oh yeah, that's one way to put it. Yeah, it is an instant classic.
Oh boy, where to start?
So where are my notes for this? This comic is a Festivus, Christmas, and Hanukkah miracle.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck this got printed with this actual dialogue? I'm sorry, I meant this preaching.
Yeah,
is insane.
Mm-hmm.
You know how there's AI art. You know how that's a big thing now.
Scary.
This felt like AI generated dialogue.
Mm.
It felt like an artificial intelligence, like Cyberdyne systems came up with this dialogue.
Maybe they did.
Yeah, but it was like a blue-haired Cyberdyne, top-head-shaved psycho doing the dialogue. Anyone, I hate saying this, but I'm going to say it. Anyone who celebrates this issue, this comic, is how Lennon put it, a useful idiot.
Mm.
Yes, I said that. A useful idiot from Marvel. This is straight up junk. This is junk. Do we want to read this shit out loud? We want to save it for Friday?
Probably save it for Friday.
Friday. Yeah, we're going to read this out loud on Friday. Just how bad this comic book is.
Story time.
It is unbelievably shocking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and they actually created a character if you look closely at it, has some body parts, has some mechanical pieces that resemble multiple parts that resemble a certain cybernetic frog. All I gotta say, if you look closely, it's like, wait a minute, those feet, the arms, it's like something is wrong here. Yeah, not just one body part, a few. It's like
something's amiss.
Yeah, yes there is. Yes there is.
Stunning and brave.
So what are your thoughts on this?
I appreciate how religions can come together. It's about time, and it felt very nice. I was like, it's good to see everyone embracing Christmas, because that would happen. So it was nice. I was like, that's the world I want to live in.
Yes, I agree.
There was so much wrong with this book. I'm like, I don't even know if I can get into the minutia of this, because we'll be canceled.
And there's a moment in this where we see Madeline Pryor it's like, wait a minute, we're going to talk about it on Friday, because it's like, no, this can't be. This cannot be real. But we'll get to it on Friday. Yeah. Trust me. This is the worst of the worst this week. But look, this is a great cover right here. It is. I gotta say that, But
I hate this character. This character's pointless and useless. But it's like she's a redundant Reed Richards, but better in every way possible.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah. So good for her.
But this book is just straight up, like I said, this is a miracle.
Yeah.
As Dr. Manhattan put it, a thermodynamic miracle. Yeah. Yes.
That is this book. Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Woo! Wow. Yeah. So that's Dark Web Miss Marvel #1, guys. Right there. Worst of the worst this week. And
Stunning and brave.
You know what?
We're going to tear it? Ooh. Uh-oh.
We're tearing it.
We're going to hell.
We're going to hell.
Or somewhere.
Yep. The Hindu gods and all of them are going to.
Yep.
Yeah. There we go. Yep.
They're smiting?
Nope. Not yet.
Nope.
Beavis and Butthead. As soon as they walk out of the church, that's when they get struck by lightning.
Smite me, O mighty smiter.
Smack yourself. Harder. So there you go, guys. What do you think? Are we 100% correct? 0% incorrect? Please do let us know in the comments, guys. We appreciate that. And if you're new here, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, because we do random videos all throughout the week. We're doing them on Friday now as well.
We gotta do a big giveaway soon.
We do. We're gonna maybe just be 1 or 2 things now, because look, hey guys, one thing we've learned is that a lot of people do not respond. A lot of we still have a long box full of stuff that no one claimed.
Yeah, free stuff.
No one claimed.
We tried.
Yeah, we have tried, and no one wants the free stuff.
Yeah,
go figure. But yeah, that's it. But we'll probably just leave it reserved to like maybe 1, 2 items. And that's it.
If you want 10 teared books, we can give this.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, people like that for some reason. It's just weird.
Yeah.
But anyway, there we go. Please remember to buy what you like, click what you want, listen to the haters, and we'll see you guys again on the top 10.